friends. Guten Morgen. Is it going? The sun is hot this morning. Sun is very hot here in the gym barn. We're not mad about earlier sunrises. Hello. I don't think it's going to the Facebook for some reason. I'll figure that out later. But how are you? Hi! Happy Wednesday, friends. Got a little resistance band ready to cause some trouble? I hope you are. Let me just raise some of my blinds. The sun is up. Sun is up and ready to go. These. We got a little bit of resistance band stuff for you this morning. Hi. How is the body? How's the body? Not too crazy from your Monday adventures? Friends, if you have a little resistance band here, we're gonna get into it in just a moment. Hi. Oh yeah, I think both my Twitch and my Facebook are not quite functioning. But you know what's most important? YouTube. That's what's most important. The life of the simulcasting is very complex. We're very sophisticated here. Friends, if you're ready, I'm gonna start out with what I refer to as motorcycle handles here. Motorcycle handles on a resistance band. So if you only had a straight strappy kind of resistance band, perfect. This will work for you. What we're gonna do is we're going to send the arms up all the way overhead. I apologize. There we go. Now I'm on camera. And we're just gonna reach to one side. One side here, and then the other, finding some space. You can really pull with the bottom arm. Oh yeah. Find those lats, some space around the rib cage. Maybe just a solid 3 each side. And then, I'm gonna bring the hands out in front of me here. Truly with the bike handles now. Plant the feet, a little softness in the knees. We're gonna rotate to one side. Again, long arms here, proud chest. So not scrunching up, but checking in with the posture as we like to do at the top of just about every workout. Pulling it to one side and then the other, yes. Excellent. Let's just hit one more there. Why does it burn so immediately? It's magic, friends. It's magic. If you keep the tension on the bands, it just works. It just works every time. So if you're ready, let us get in to this, friends. Grabbing a little something cushiony for the knees. Because you guessed it, we're coming down here to hang out on the floor. Hey, floor, you're the best. So here's what we got. We've hit this one a couple times, but I don't think we've done the arm piece before. So we've done this where you're sort of sitting back on the heels to start. I'm gonna shoot the hips forward, bam, and then lock out these hips. So I'm squeezing the buns here, and I've got a full extension at the hips, rib cage down. So I'm basically solid from shoulder to knee. What we're gonna add today, because we got a little resistance band, is I'm gonna start with this puppy at my chest, so my thumbs here could touch the collarbone. That's the starting position, right? So I come up, lock out the hips. I'm gonna dip my torso back as I reach my arms long, and then pull it all back to center and have a little seat. So again, hip thrust, lock it out, and then as I dip the torso back, this is mostly quads that's controlling my body back, and then bring it back to center. Have a seat, make a sense? Fast here, and then slow dip and reach. Whoa, baby! Starting to feel those already? Fantastic. Lock it out, and then again, I'm dipping back as my arms go long. Oh, yes. Let's do just 3 more here to start. I know these are real rowdy. In the front side of Yes. As those arms reach along, just remember, constant tension is the magic there. Pull it apart, pull it apart. Oh my goodness, just one more. Reach long, reach long, reach long. You did it. Let him go. Sorry, friend, didn't mean to throw you all the way over there. We're gonna stay on one knee now. So one leg comes up, we've got a half kneeling position. Been playing with this one a lot in the 2021s. There's just so much you can do with this. One knee down, one knee up to check in with the hips, build that hip strength independently, because we're all a little goofy, a little crooked, a little something. So we're gonna take one arm up to the sky and then find the floor with the bottom arm. So a couple here as a warm-up. Just see if you can send the hips back and find the floor with your bottom arm. If you are up for it, friends, I would take a medium or even your lightest band here, because we're gonna do a pretty long pull on this. Top arm is the anchor. Top arm is the anchor. Bottom arm, that was just reaching for the floor, that one's gonna hold on to the bottom part of the loop. So most important thing is that top arm stays completely vertical. I'm punching the ceiling the whole way down. So now that this arm is bent, I'm gonna think about reaching my elbow towards the floor. It might not get there on the first rep, but I'm gonna send the hips so far back. See if you can just barely graze the floor with that bottom elbow, but don't let the top arm come down. Yes? Boom, we're just gonna do 5 because this is cuckoo bananas. 4, last one here. 5, good morning hips. Good morning shoulders. Yeah. All right, friends, so when you're ready, let's just set it up on the other hip. Again, give yourself a couple warm-ups here. Body weight style, the arms in the sky, but can you find the floor with the bottom hand by sending the hips back, right? The more my hips back, the more my hips go back, the more space I have to get this bottom hand to the floor. Obviously, we're gonna load it. Top hand, nice and solid. The shoulder is locked out. Me lats be firing. Bottom arm is just gonna reach here, pulling it back like you were shooting a bow and arrow to your upstairs neighbor, if you have one. I don't have an upstairs neighbor, just Olive. I wouldn't shoot anything at you, Olive. Boom! Can you tap that bottom elbow on the floor? Oh, so good. Just 5 here, team. I think that was 5, but let's do extra credit because we love it. Ah, yes, yes, yes. And let it go. Fan flippin' tastic. Love those. I just love those so much. So very full body. Well done, team. Well done. So, let's bring the bend to the legs, shall we? We love this. We love this puppy right under the knees. We're gonna get into a little bit of dance party. That's all we do here. It's all we do here. We just dance party with the bands. Friends, if you're up for it, a little squat pulse to start. So I'm gonna come in, feet maybe a touch wider than hip distance, whatever you normally squat at. The most important thing with this particular move, when we have the bend under the knees, is that we have the tension there. So if they're collapsing in, if your stance is too narrow, your undies gonna slip down. Not good, not good. Nice stance here for your squat. We're gonna do 2 pulses, and then we're gonna shift the weight to one side. So when I say squat pulse, I just mean coming down to a little squat. It's very small, very small. Keep the chest lifted there. We're gonna do 2 pulses, and then we're gonna shift the weight to one leg. I'm gonna come up a little bit on my supporting leg, and I wanna see if I can rotate that outside foot just a little bit to the side, and then reset, find 2 squat pulses, shift to the other side. It's a very small lift. So pulse, pulse, coming up just a touch, find the weight on the other side, pulse, pulse, shift it to the idea here, team? So there's always a little bend in the knees. We're never straightening the legs, but as I shift the weight, I'm coming up a little bit. So the squat is deep. The leg lift out to the side is very 3/4. 3/4, yes? Boom, pulse, pulse. One lift with control, pulse, pulse. Shift it and lift it. Let's see if we get 3 more each side. Boom, boom. Shift and lift. Pulse, pulse. Shift and lift. Is it burning yet? I'm sure it is. Here's the 2. Oh, I did 2 pulses. Bum, bum. Lift, pulse, pulse. The lift, last one here. Oh dear. Ah, there's the glutes. High, high, high. Roll it out there, friends. If you're feeling a little tension, well done. You did it right. Ah, so ridiculous, so ridiculous. I'm gonna let this band come all the way down to the arches. Hey, arches. You can come down to the floor for this. You don't have to still be standing. We're coming to a plank position. Friends, I feel like we were doing a lot of these last summer and I've laid off the mountain climbers, but love the mountain climber. It's a plank position most importantly. So if you feel like you're losing the plank piece of this, just let the feet stay right where they are. But I'm gonna come shoulders right over the wrists. You can either have the hands all the way on the floor, or if you like to punch things, you got strong wrists, you can be up on the fists. Why are we so aggressive? Plank popping out here. I'm just gonna bring one knee to the elbow, and then the other knee to elbow. That band is around the arch. So we're just picking the knees up through a bit of mud here. Climbing this mountain. Let's do 5 more with control. So really rock solid in that torso. Bing. Here's 4. I love you. 3. Yes. The fire is on. Now for just 1 more. Each side. Bing. And the boom. Beautiful. Grab a little water, a little hydration. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. I got one more move in the set, and then we'll cycle back through. But again, take that break. My water bottle's here somewhere. I just bought a new one, team. Focus on your toys. I have too many toys. I have too many fitness toys to keep track of all my water bottles. Friends, so last move here. We've done a version of a banded row where we use the foot as an anchor. We've done this quite a lot, but I don't believe that we've done a version where the back leg is floating. We're just gonna add that balance element. You know we love to work with a little bit of balance here on the Train with Rebx show. So here's the deal. Kickstand is level 1. Mostly I'm focusing on rowing this one arm. So I've got a nice flat back here. Neck is neutral, right? I'm gonna be finding a place to look 5 or 6 feet in front of me. That's the row. But if you're feeling rowdy, if your leg's feeling strong, if your hammies are up for a challenge, I'm gonna float that leg. It doesn't have to be fully flying like it would be in a single leg Romanian deadlift, for instance. I'm just taking it off the ground to create single-sided balance challenge. Yes? So we're gonna go for 6 each side. Elbows coming right back by the rib cage. Free arm, can do whatever is helpful for your balance there, friends. Feeling that hamstring? Oh my goodness. That's just a little more mean. 6, just 6 there, and then we'll set it up on the other side. Single leg tricks while we're working the upper body. Holy talitis. So again, you can take a few reps with the kickstand, but if you feel your full foot planted on the floor, if you feel like flying, let's try it. One foot is up, rock solid on that standing leg, elbow just right back by the ribs. Strong back here, going for 6. You got it, you got it, you got it. Again, checking out a little spot on the floor can be very helpful. Very helpful, the eye gaze, in holding on to a bit of balance. I think I got 6, but why not do one more? Ouch, don't do that to yourself. Don't snap your foot with the band. That wasn't actually painful. These are gentle, pretty gentle little friends here. You did it, that was it. That was the whole set. Let's take it from the top. We're coming back to this loaded fist position. On the knees, on something soft. Again, if you don't have a fancy mat, not a problem. Find a beach towel, find a blanket, but don't let the knees suffer. No need to be on hard surfaces here. All right, you ready? We're gonna send those hips forward with power, but first, let's get the tension on the wrists. So again, my thumbs could touch my collarbones here. Lock out those hips. As I dip it back, I reach the arms long. Ooh, it's like a fancy dance move. Sitting down, again, strong in the hips, leaning back. As my arms extend, pull it back in, sit it down. Here's 3, let's hit a big 10 this time. Now that the body's getting a little warmer, we're gonna up the rep count. That's all. For rock solid. So, as we hold on to that hip lockout, the quads be firing. Control it back here. Only take it as deep as you feel like you have control. But the further I go back, the more, the quads are screaming. They're screaming, why are you doing this crazy shit? It's only Wednesday. Bam, because we like to be strong. Yes? 7 down, let's get 3 more. So good. Final 2, friends. Long. Again, pulling those hands out the whole time. Last one. Bam. High. And let it go. Yes. So nice. Thanks, friends. You did it. Grabbing some water if you need it before we come to that half kneeling position. So again, if you know Turkish get up, this is kind of like as the piece where we come, there's 8 steps in both directions with the Turkish get up. But part of the Turkish get up, when you have weight here, is finding the floor before we kick the leg through. So we're not gonna do any kicking of the legs. We're really just strengthening the shoulder stability in that one piece of the Turkish get up. Smack dab in the middle. Dare I say, the jelly in the sandwich of your Turkish get up. So rock solid, arm up here, bottom hand finding the floor. Because we're going to the elbow, we're gonna get a little bit deeper than you would in a Turkish get up. But let's take our time, really emphasize hip going back, make the space. Woo, happy hips. Again, we did 5 last time. If you're game, let's take it up to 6. I think you got 1 extra rep, team. Ha! Esta 5? Let's call this one numero 6. That's not Roman. Perfect! Other side, when you're ready. Half kneeling position. Top arm locked out with your good friend, the rubber band. Slash a cute scarf. No. Only I would try to accessorize with fitness objects. Friends, when you're ready, enough of my nonsense. Let's send that hip back. Elbow reaches for the floor. Again, this is kind of like aiming a bow and arrow at your ceiling, at your upstairs neighbor if they've been making too much noise. What? No, never. Ta-ha-ha. Going for 6, team. I'm gonna call that 5, because I can't count to save my life. There's 6. Beauteous. We We love the rubber bands. Just gets it going, team. So, onto the legs, just below the knees. You game for this? Stepping it in. Heidi, howdy. Howdy, Heidi. So if you remember, we did 2 pulses and then 1 little lift out to the side. Let's take it up to 3 pulses this time. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Shift and lift, team. 1, 2, 3. Shift the weight to one side. Lift the free frame. It's not huge. We're gonna still keep that same bend in the knee. 1, 2, 3. But it's straight out to the side. 1, 2, 3. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3. Shift it and lift it. Yes, whoa. You can see how that pulls on the stabilizing knee. Don't let that stabilizing knee go anywhere. Stay right there. Bam. Woo. Burning yet? I think so. Let's do 3 more each side. Boom, boom, boom. 3. So solid, knees. Shift it. Lift it. Take your time. If you're starting to feel the wobbles, slow it down. Find the control there. Oh, that was not very controlled. Control. Lift. Boom, boom, boom. Final one, each side. Solid. And solid. Woo, 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 woo. You did it. You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it. Just dropping that band down to the arches. I tried to let it scoot down, but didn't really do that. We're not doing this. They're just kind of fun though. Good times with the rubber bands. Friends, we got that mountain climber. That banded mountain climber. If you somehow manage to get the band to the arches of the foot more gracefully than I did, well done. Tall plank position, knee to elbow when you're ready. Maybe taking 1 breath to gather yourself, and then let's knock it out. A big 8. Each side, take your time. Finding the control here. So I'm pressing the floor away, solid in the shoulders. Woo! Don't let that tension go in the back. We're still gonna have to keep the feet apart a little bit as it returns. If I bring my toes together, the band's gonna fall off. Oh, speaking of fall off, I fell off my couch. Oh, let's call it 6. And yes, 7. Solid, here's the 8. Hi, hi. Oh, mercy. Are you sweating yet? Sweating a little? Friends, we just got 1 more move. 1 more move, that crazy floating row. I love you. A little rowdy today, if I do say so. So, again, we're using the bottom foot as an anchor. You don't have to float that top foot, but we like to challenge the balance. We like to challenge the single side action. So, if my right foot is looped, if my left arm is rowing, we're gonna find this deep hip hinge. So my knee is soft. You can start a couple with the kickstand, but when you're ready, see if you can pick up that back foot. Floating in the air, balance style, balance style. Again, free arm, can do whatever it needs to do to help you hold on to a little balance. Ooh, my leg is dancing. You got this, you got this. Elbow right in by the ribcage, strong back, strong back. Whoa, baby, feeling these hammies? The goal is 6, team. Oh, yeah. Gentle yoga. When you're ready, other side for the last time. Friends, looping that arch. Again, a little visual out in front of you. Very helpful. You can always keep that back toe down, but if you're up for it, flying back leg. Yes, you got 6 here, you got 6 here. Feeling that full foot in connection with the ground, team. Oh, yeah, it's balance. Balencio. Bada bing. Bada boom. Ha ha. Excellent. You did it. That was it. That was the whole Wednesday. Just a few spicy tricks, team, causing some trouble. As we do, friends, we're gonna hit a nice bit of interval on Friday. Yes, yes. So get some good rest, get some good hydration. I'll see you here, friends. Same bat time, same bat channels. Yeah. Any requests? Always here for it. Boom. We're just here for the booms. Just here for the booms. I love you, friends. Be well, be well. I hope your puppies are very healthy and living the dream out there, team. All right, see you on Friday morning. Okay, bye.